Hi, I'm Paul. Welcome to practice today. We're going to do a jam session. There are a number of these on the channel. Jam sessions are about spontaneity, about improv, about movement and play. But as always, yoga is a practice of balance. So we're seeking to balance the play and the joy with discipline and focus. And when we find this place of balance, we experience greater levels of freedom in the body and in the mind. So I welcome you here. It's a mixed levels practice. There should be plenty of challenge for everybody, and you won't need any props. All right, let's jam. We'll begin with seated windshield wipers with feet about mat distance apart. I'll face towards you, but think about the width of your mat. Hands just on the floor behind you. I'm going to take knees over to the right and over to the left. It's getting some internal and external rotation to the hips, back and forth, and connect to your breath, breathing in and out through the nose. Ujjayi breath, if you're familiar with Ujjayi. And the next time you go over to the right, pause with knees on the floor, and then lift hips and stretch left arm alongside the ear. So we're side stretching. And exhale, hips to the floor, and let's take it over to the left hand down, right arm goes up. One more time each side. Exhale down to the right, inhale and lift. Exhale down, knees over to the left, lift up. Exhale down, back to center. Just shake it a little bit side to side. And then we'll come to all fours, but walk your hands forward of your shoulders about 2 to 3 inches. So each time we come into cow position or dog tilt, we'll do a push-up. Maybe your push-up is just a little bit of the way. Maybe you'll go chin and chest all the way to the floor. So let's inhale, coming into cow, arching the spine. And then bend elbows, lower down. Now as you push back up, exhale and round into cat back. Inhaling, arch, lower down to whatever level works for you. Exhale, push up, cat back. 2 more. Inhaling, feeling it already. Exhale and round. And maybe you don't even come all the way down for this last one. Inhale, arch. Exhale and round. Good. Sit back on your heels. Shake out your wrists. Let's stretch arms alongside the ears and just do some circles with just warming up the shoulders. And the arms can be spinning in the same direction or opposite as mine are. Okay, and then reverse whatever you're doing. Relax your face. And exhale. Shake it out. Bring your hands to the floor. And we'll stretch up and back to downward dog. Bend a knee, straighten the other leg. Let's loosen up. So important to you're following instructions, following cues, and honoring your needs and your desire maybe to improvise in certain positions, try new things. Bend your knees, look forward. Let's walk all the way to the front of the mat. Standing forward fold, feet about 2 fist distance or hip bone distance apart. Inhale, half forward fold, lengthen. Exhale and bow. It's flowing with the breath. Inhale. Exhale. Lift and spread your toes. Feel the arches of your feet lifting. Inhale, rise all the way, reach for the sky. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, step back to plank pose. Exhale, knees to the floor, lift your tailbone. You're going to bring chin and possibly chest to the floor. Maybe chest stays off the floor, and then hold it there, lifting your hips. So bend your elbows, come forward and down. Now, if this doesn't work for you, come flat onto your belly. Keep your shoulders lifting. Try to lift your hips higher. Exhale, slide flat onto your belly. Inhale, rise up for cobra pose. Just shimmy a little bit side to side. Maybe look over your right shoulder. Look over your left shoulder. Gripping the floor. Strong, active hands. Exhale. Diggity dog. Stretch up and back. Just see what's here for you. Notice your energy level. Sometimes we show up at the mat, we feel really pumped. It's a beautiful thing when it works out like that. And sometimes we show up and it's really hard to get on the mat. It may feel like less of a beautiful thing, but it's still a beautiful thing. All right, walk your hands to the back of your mat, standing forward fold, because we know showing up and doing the work is so profoundly healing, therapeutic, and expansive, right? How many times have we shown up on the mat feeling tired and stressed, not really in the mood, and we leave feeling grounded and calm, relaxed? Bend the left knee, left fingertips come forward on the floor, right arm, reach it for the sky. So we do our Uttanasana twist. Hit exhale, release, we'll jump switch. Right hand replaces the left, bend the right knee, reach left arm to the sky. Exhale, release. Let's come into a squat. If you can have heels down, have heels down. Otherwise, just have your heels lifted. Lift through your spine, lift through your chest. From here, knees to the floor, maybe using hands to get there. And I shifted forward on the mat, so I'm going to slide back on my mat. Rise up for camel prep. Kali Mudra with your hands, right? Clasping the fingers and releasing pointer fingers and thumbs. Now lift up and back. Little baby camel here. Try to lift up and out of the waistline. Inhaling, rise up, and then step right foot forward to lunge. Let's twist. Left hand to the outside of the right thigh, right hand to the outside of the left thigh. Never a bad time for a twist, and especially this twist, one of my favorites. Lengthen through your spine, look over the right shoulder, draw the right shoulder back. Let's keep the arms in the twist, but just turn your head to look over your left shoulder. Adds a little flair to it. Good. Inhale, slowly release. Now Anjaneyas, but arms dangling. Right? Lift up through your spine, start to curl back. Just let your arms hang, and maybe you're reaching for blocks, maybe you're reaching towards the floor, maybe you're able to touch the floor. Only if it works for you today. Inhale, rise up, hands to floor, back to dog pose. Walk your hands to the back of your mat. Come into a squat, we're jamming. From your squat, knees to the floor, rise, switch the clasp, other fingers on top as you curl up and back. Inhale, rise up, left leg steps forward. Let's go for our twist. Right hand to outer left thigh, left hand to outer right thigh. Pull hands into the thighs, squeeze thighs in towards the midline. Lunge more deeply into the front leg. As you lift up and out of the waistline and look over your left shoulder, draw the left shoulder back. Now turn your head to look over the right shoulder. Soft jaw, soft eyes. Inhale, release. Arms dangling, coming into our Anjaneyas. Hands reaching for the floor, or blocks perhaps, or just hanging in the air. Lift through the side body. Front foot, back knee, pull towards each other. Create tone as you stretch. Inhale and rise. Exhale. Plank pose. Come all the way to the floor. Cobra, keeping the flow going. From Cobra, if you want to go up dog, lift your thighs, arms straight, draw shoulders back. And downward dog, stretch up and back. Inhaling, lift your right leg up. Exhale, step through to lunge. Inhale, stretch the front leg straight. Parshva lunge, Parshva variation. Fingertips on the floor or hands on blocks. You can always bend the right knee a little bit if you need to hold this position. Press the right heel down and try to drag it back. Feel your hamstring muscles fire up. Turn your belly over your thigh. Exhale, bend your knee. Inhale, crescent lunge. Reach arms for the sky. Sink into the front leg. And now twist to the right and open your arms up. This open twist. Palms face up. Then right hand to left outer thigh or left hamstring. Left arm alongside the ear. Look towards the back right corner of the mat. Bend deeper into the front leg. Warrior 2. Let's open it up. Adjust your feet. Heel of the front foot. Center the arch of the back foot. Inhale, reverse the warrior. Left hand to outer left leg, right arm alongside the ear. Deep bend. Exhale, release. Hands to floor. Downward dog. Feeling a little bit of a burn there. Quads, a little bit shaky. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, step it through. Front leg straight. Come onto the heel. Pressing your heel down, drag it back. Exhale, bend the knee. Inhale and reach up. Crescent lunge. I like back leg lifted strongly. You could also bend the right knee a little bit. Another way to play with it. Let's twist it open to the left. Extend the arms, palms up. Left hand to right thigh, right arm alongside the ear. Look towards the back left corner of the mat. Warrior 2, Virabhadrasana 2. Adjust your feet. So just that little movement, right, to adjust from that twist to Warrior 2 takes a lot of coordination and awareness. All these different things that we do on the mat, sometimes static holds, but the transitions are so important to maintain steady awareness and to just learn how to move our body in space. Reverse the warrior. Left arm alongside the ear. Exhale, release. Hands to floor. Back to plank pose. Let's come all the way down. Work a thigh stretch on the belly. Right hand reaches back for the foot. Inner heel towards outer hip. Lift your chest. If you're not able to flip the grip as I'm doing, just hold outer foot. Now we're going to repeat that same flow. One breath per pose, and then we'll add on to it. And exhale, jump switch. Right forearm down. Left hand reaches back. Release your foot. Inhale, pull through for cobra or up dog. Exhale, down diggity dog. Inhale, lift your right leg. Exhale, right knee to upper right arm. Hold it there. Let's go to left wrist. Right upper arm. Left wrist. Right wrist. Right upper arm. Step it through. Inhale, front leg straight. Exhale, bend the knee. Inhale, crescent lunge, rise up. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, right hand to left thigh, left arm up, look towards the back corner of the mat. Exhale, warrior 2, adjust your feet. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, both hands to the floor on the inside of the front leg. Walk your hands off to about 10 o'clock. So humble warrior variation. And we'll hold. Inhaling, walk your hands in. Let's spin towards the back of the mat in lunge. Now we're going warrior 3, Virabhadrasana 3. So arms out to the sides or alongside the ears as you rise up for warrior 3. It's a little bit of a funky transition there. Spin the raised leg so the toes point down. Relax your face. Left hand to floor, Ardha Chandrasana, half moon. Opening it up. Reach and stretch through your legs. Embrace the wobbles, embrace the challenge. Work it. Exhale, right hand to floor, step back to lunge. Back knee to the ground. Rise up, clasp fingers on front thigh. Little thigh stretch here. Right hand reaching back for the foot. If it's really difficult to grab the foot, place a block to the inside of your front leg. Left hand on the block at the highest level. That'll help you to stabilize. Could also do Anjaneyas without grabbing the foot. Inner right heel towards outer right hip. Maybe left arm alongside the ear. Maybe even play with this with the left hand. Reach across the body and grab the right foot. And extend right arm behind you. Different way to play with this thigh stretch, adding the twist. Just be where you need to be. It's all good, wherever you're at. Exhale, release. Back to downward dog. Left leg up in the air, three-legged dog. We'll keep it going. Left knee, upper left arm. Right wrist. Upper left arm. Right wrist. Left wrist. Upper left arm. Step it through. Inhale, front leg straight, coming onto the heel. Exhale, bend the knee. Inhale, crescent lunge, reach up. Exhale, twist to the left, open the arms. Inhale, warrior 2. Exhale, reverse it. I left the pose out. That's okay. We're all good. Good. Rise up, hands to the floor on the inside of the right foot. Forgot to throw that twist in there, grabbing the back thigh. Sometimes it happens when we're jamming. That's the thing in jazz. Right? The mistakes aren't really a mistake. You just make them part of the music, part of the flow. So hands are walking off to about 2 o'clock. And now walk the hands towards the front of the mat. We'll spin into lunge. Coming into warrior 3. So stepping in, lift the back leg. Lift hands off the floor. Play with the balance. Bring right hand to floor. Open left hip. Ardha Chandrasana, half moon. Press the right hip in towards the midline. So you scoop your tailbone. Exhaling, left hand to floor. Step back to lunge. Thigh stretch. Reach back. Left hand reaching for the foot. Right arm alongside the ear. Tailbone anchors down. Lift through the belly. Exhale, release. Plank pose. Lift your right leg, bend your knee, squeezing right heel towards right buttock. Now you could always bring your left knee to the floor first to lower down, otherwise bend your elbow. Come forward and down, keeping the right leg bent. Reach with right hand, hold the foot. Left arm alongside the ear. Half bow. 3, 2, 1. Lift up. Lift both thighs. Lift your chest. Lift your belly. Exhale. Release. Back up to plank. You could keep knees on the floor to push up, or just push up. Lift left leg. Bend the knee. Either right knee to the floor first, or lower down. Left hand reaches back. Right arm extends alongside the ear. 3, 2, 1. Let's lift it. Exhale and release. Flip over onto your back. or jamming. We got to do at least 2 supine back bends. Now, if you're toast, you could always place a block under your sacrum and do a supported bridge. Otherwise, 2 back bends. That's all starting bridge. Option to go on to wheel pose. Power through your legs, lift your hips. Get high up on the shoulders. Warrior bridge. Powering through the legs. Stay, or hands alongside ears. And rise up to full Urdhva or Urdhva. Maybe walking feet in, pumping the chest through the arms. Being where you need to be. Exhale. And bring it on down. We'll do one more with options. It's mixed level. Maybe bridge with a leg up. Maybe wheel with a leg up. I'm going to do wheel with a hand up. One hand at a time. And then we'll jump switch hands. You could even do one-handed push-ups. I'm not going to do that today, but that's an option. Holding with one hand, head up and down. All right, place hands for wheel if you're going to start with wheel. Otherwise, bridge, use the power of your legs. Hips up. Let's do it. Now, if you're going to take a hand up, it can help to turn the toes out slightly. It's not necessary. You just have to shift your weight into the opposite hand a lot. And then if you want to jump switch hands, if you're doing bridge and you want to take a leg up, just use the power of the down leg to keep your hips up. And exhale. And release. Whew. That's good stuff. All right, hug your knees in towards your chest. Just rock and roll a little bit side to side. We'll come up to a seat for Upavishta, or seated wide leg pose. You might want to use a belt here. If it's too hard to reach for your foot, you could also just hold on to the outer leg. Use your hands, spin your legs in, widen your seat. If you're tighter here, maybe hands stay behind you. You just lift up and out of the waistline. And if you're able to, you're turning, left hand reaching for foot or belt. Right hand is just off to the side to help you twist. There's a twist and a forward fold. Active feet. Try to widen the left inner thigh a little bit so you're not overly lifted in the left leg and the left buttock. Try to ground the left buttock. Don't worry if it's lifted, but just try to ground. Inhale, rise. We'll turn to the left. Right hand reaching for the foot. Try to right leg, inner thigh widening. You spin over your leg. Inhale up. Let's widen the legs a little bit. Widen the seat and fold forward. Walking hands forward, maybe holding on to the feet or using a belt. So you want to lift through the side body, creating space to fold. Good. Inhale, lift up. Keeping the left leg, pull the right foot in. So there's a little bit of space between the foot and the thigh. Lift up and out of the waistline, twisting to the right. Marichi C or 3. Look over the right shoulders. You draw the shoulder back. Inhale, release. Second side. So nice little cool down here from our jam session. Press the left knee towards the sky. Anchor the left hip down. Broaden across collarbones. Exhale, release. Lie on your back. Hug your knees in towards your chest. And we'll stretch out for Shavasana. Let everything go. Relax deeply. I'm going to leave you here in this final resting pose. Just give yourself some time, some space to unwind. It's a lot of work today. Good work. I'm always grateful to be on the mat with you. And if you're new to the channel, please be sure to subscribe to the channel and leave your comments. Hit the like button. Help support what we're doing here. We're so honored to have you on the mat with us. And we'll catch you again real soon for the next class. Have a beautiful day. Namaste.